Of all the cool exercises that I've done, the things I've accomplished in fitness, that fail right there may be the most recognizable one now and may make its way around the internet. I did make a deal to kind of give that video up in a sense, but it could give me an opportunity to make some money, so I will explain that when we get to it. But before we start the workout, I have to say thank you, because this is the season finale of Athletic Day Season 2. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to you right now who's watching this. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel. And a big special thank you to everybody who's done these workouts, who's been in the videos, helped me record, and just stuck it out through all these crazy, wild exercises that I have come up with and put together over the course of 10 to 12 weeks or so. And man, it's really cool, because Athletic Day started as sort of a filler to my bodybuilding training, where it was emphasizing things that aren't so important in bodybuilding, like balance and coordination, explosiveness, agility, things like that nature. And then it kind of gave me an opportunity to experiment with a lot of stuff, and it's been a lot of fun. And thank you to all the workout partners I had, of course, because it was good to keep me accountable with showing up every week, and they should give themselves a pat on the back as well, because I gotta say, everyone could take something away from this lesson here. I am thanking the people who showed up specifically, but you know what? That is step one with whatever you're going to do is to show up. So this is not hating on anybody who wasn't able to make the workouts or anything like that, but I will say that, man, I've been doing these workouts for a long time, and a lot of people have said that they are going to either work out with me. A lot of people have said that they are going to get in shape at a certain time, and it has been months, it has been years, literally, since they've said that and things like that. And it's never too late to start, to get back into it, but I do think it should be recognized, the people who do show up and put in the work, because that's, like I said, that's step one. I don't want to sound repetitive, but that's why I really want to give a special shout out to them, because it's hard and they did it. So good job, guys. And a special shout out to Jackie and Anthony, who were kind of the OGs from season 1 and did give me the encouragement to continue on a more regular basis with it. I was always going to do it to some degree, but I think it's really cool that we kind of joined together and did that again. And Anthony, I think, is in every single video in season 2, so big shout out to him for getting it done. Literally couldn't have done it without him, or it would have been kind of a pain, or probably would have stopped if he wasn't coming anymore, or at least not have done it or recorded on a consistent basis. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Just wanted to really get that across, say thank you. Very, very happy with how everything went, and we'll see you in season 3, wherever that may be, and hopefully we'll have a reunion of all the past guests and core members of Athletic Day in the future. So enjoy the video. Thanks for listening. Just wanted to share that with everybody. Say thank you, and I'm going to keep them coming, keep these videos coming, and I appreciate your support. This one we started off with a split stance ball slam. Basically in a Bulgarian split squat stance, and then bringing the ball up and over and slamming it down hard with the abs. This move is definitely a lot more challenging than it looks. A lot of balance and a constant challenge for the legs, and then you want to slam it hard using the abs as you bring the ball up and over. And then we went on to a max box jump. You're going to see the progression of Brett eventually conquering this height for the max box jump, and it's a great example of just how it's kind of a psychological thing, and you also need to figure out what is the best way to go about it when you're maxing out your jump onto something, because it's a little scary and you have to fully commit in order to get it. So it's tricky. A lot of people actually that I've worked with don't like to do box jumps. They're just kind of scared, bit of a mental barrier, and then it does take that full commitment. And as you can see here, Brett eventually figured it out and he got it. So we're happy about that. Took a few takes and that's totally normal. And then after that he was crushing that height. Then we just were going for the max. We were having fun and we tried to get it up as high as we could. So we pretty much used all the boxes that were around, and we started adding the toppers to each little box that was available, and that's why one of us is standing behind there trying to brace them best we can for the jump so they don't slide off. Now, I don't know if we got this, but we came very close. That one I should have had, just needed more forward momentum really. And this was, in my opinion, what I thought was the closest one. I actually thought he got it in real time, but his right foot was dragging. And he might have used his hand too, but really good attempt. And there's a little belly flop. Like I mentioned before, the box was not attached. Yeah, so it did slide right on out on me. Came pretty close. Let's watch that again in slow motion. And that could have been bad. And it did hurt a little bit, but you just gotta pop up and shake it off. I had a long way down, pretty much my entire body height, to think about I better roll over and try to land not on my head or my back. And if you see that video out on the internet, let me know, because I did give it away, or sort of the distributing rights to some middle company who said, hey, we are interested in using your video and we'll give you a cut of the money for whatever media source chooses to use it. So hey, I may make some money off the video. I said, why not? So if you see me out there, let me know on a fail page or something like that. Our next exercise was a tire flip, a one-arm tire flip that we went the whole length of the turf and back, so a long way, and it adds up with the one arm. The one arm, it does make it harder. Just it's a lot harder than you would think, because you don't really use your arms to actually lift the tire. You do, but they're not. It's just a static hold. So you wouldn't think it would make that much of a difference, but it is pretty challenging. So just a good way to make a tire that's getting kind of light for us a little more challenging and build that endurance. And we paired that with this band full body crunch. Basically, your leg lift contracts the lower portion of your abs and your core there, and the band adds a constant tension for the crunch on the upper portion of your abs. And you can do a lot of different variations with your legs as well, whether you want your knees bent more or straight legs. Then we hit the ladder as our last thing. We basically just did a bunch of different things, just 2 feet in to start, nice and quick. Then we had the classic side shuffle going on, and we took a little time in between all of these, but it was pretty much just, you get back there and then you start again. So the idea was to have as much speed and power as possible with little rest, not just like go, 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 so enough to execute well. There's a little side shuffle one that's kind of a unique one. You want to just kind of move your hips. Here's another 1 foot one that's more like stability and some speed. So kind of a variety of mixed things for the ladder. If you have a ladder or you have like little lines or space, or you want to work on your footwork, definitely try these. Even this 2 foot hop is actually harder than it looks, because you have that forward momentum and you have to kind of control yourself to jump only a little bit, and then it's a hard ab contraction. Then we were just goofing around, having fun, tried to do the tried to do the handstand one, and with a little teamwork, we got it done. Just goofing around. So really a good workout that was just core based, a lot of mixture with the full body, but a lot of lower body stuff too, and just having fun, getting it done. Not a ton of exercises, but efficient. And that's how we like to do it on Athletic Day.